Hey guys, we're back with What's Sold on our online business. This is my beautiful wife, Linda. I'm her other half, Cameron. We sell stuff online to make money. If you're new, we usually get this stuff at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, auctions, wherever we can find it, hopefully for a low enough price for us to flip it online for a profit.
And if you're not new, welcome back.
Yeah, if you're not new, then you've already heard this before, and you already know who we are and our unique sense of humor. Anyways, I want to go over what's sold, hopefully make you laugh maybe once or twice and have a good time. Maybe you'll learn something about what sells. This is a pretty good weekend for us. Not a crazy total. Like Sunday was a little slow for sales-wise, but I think the quantities, it's above average, or at least where we want to be.
Yeah.
So how do we do?
So we had, do you want to include my Amazon in it?
Sure.
Okay, so we had 30 sales across 3 platforms for just under $13.40.
$13.40, so pretty good. We sell on eBay as our main source of income, or reselling income, and then we sell on Amazon. She does some books there. She used to do more. She's kind of maybe getting back into a little more. Trying to get back into some merchant filled and different stuff.
And retail arbitrage.
And all that. So we might be adding more of that in there. We have Facebook Marketplace, which is our lowest performing of the platforms that I do all this selling on. Then we have Mercari and Poshmark, who are kind of battling it out for who's going to be the best. They're about even so far.
We don't mind when they keep battling.
Yeah, Mercari we hadn't sold anything for a couple weeks, and all of a sudden we sold something on Mercari. So we'll do that one first. Here, babe.
First up on Mercari, we have this MMA Elite Brown Skull Thermal.
Size medium?
Yeah, it's like a green brown. It's
like skulls and
almost like a camo pattern too in the back. And it sold for $24 plus shipping.
This was $1 at a garage sale. Linda washed up, got it cleaned. We listed it on eBay, Posh, Facebook, and Mercari. Because anything I have something new like that, I'll try all the platforms to see. It sold in one day on Mercari for $24 plus the shipping. It was listed on eBay for $24 free shipping. The reason I put on Mercari, I'll list it whatever my eBay price is, and I'll add shipping, because a lot of times we get lowballed on stuff, so it leaves me a little room to negotiate. But this person just bought it outright right away within a couple hours. So we're very happy about that. Linda, what sells yours?
That book right there. We've got a book. It's Bubblegum Music is the Naked Truth. The Dark History.
Amazon?
Yeah, of Preview Best Pop.
Yay!
And that one sold for $10.99 plus shipping. And
that's
so that'll
medium
go
mail shipping, right?
Medium mail, yeah. It'll go medium mail.
Okay, first item on eBay.
First up, we got the Shirelles 16 Greatest Hits vinyl. Sold for almost $13 shipped.
I spent like $2 on a whole stack of vinyl from my source. Most of it was trash, but there were a couple. We sold that, I forgot what his name is. He had a really cool cover. I can't think of it. Anyways, we sold a couple of vinyl. Most of it was trash. So vinyl, you got to be very particular to make sure the condition is good.
Next up, we got a 1969 Red Line Heavy Chevy Yellow
You may not be able to see it, but this one's rough. It rolls, but it's got some condition issues.
And it's still sold for $30 shipped.
That's from the big Red Line and Toyota parts and toys we bought from the guy who sold us all the manuals, if you've been following. So that ended up being very profitable.
Next up, we got an Aztec power adapter, and that sold for $22.50 shipped.
This goes to a what is it called?
An electronic?
No, it goes to we can't sell them online. Sleep apnea machine.
Oh.
So I did not put Respironics in there. I put the name of the model, and this plugs into one, and I put everything else in there because you can't really sell. Well, you can't sell a whole unit, but sometimes you'll get flagged in the power cord too. So we just sold it as a power cord, and we still made some money.
And then next up, we've got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 for PS4, so for almost $16 shipped.
Yeah, a guy had a bunch of PS4 games. He had $5 a piece. I said, would you do 5 for 20? So $4 each. He said yes, and we got 5 of them. So we're gonna make quite a bit of money on that. PS4, you know, some are good, some are bad.
Next up, we got a vintage Craftsman. This is a 12-ounce soft-faced mallet, and that sold for almost $30.
We had 2 of these. So the guy told me, he goes, it was at $32. He goes, can you send me an offer for $29.68? I'm like, well, that's very specific. I'm guessing with the tax, it must have made to a number he wanted to pay, but I was like, sure. So, anyways, very specific.
Next up, we got a
Dagon
VHS. This is Dagon.
I don't know what it is.
Dagon?
Dagon.
Dagon.
HP Dagon. Or Dagon.
That sold for 10 and some change.
Anyways.
Next up, a $700 manual buy. We have a 2002
half the audience just left.
to 03 Honda CR-V manual, sold for $76.50 shipped.
We sold like 6 of that manual. It's been a very good seller.
Next up, we have a Lefty Rife 2-bar hybrid mallet putter. It's pretty cool looking, actually.
I've never heard of this brand, Rife, before. So I've sold a lot of golf clubs, but obviously I don't know everything. This one I paid $20 for because the guy knew what he had, and I just couldn't pass it up. But it sold for
$60 shipped.
So we'll make plenty of money, guys. You can ship them out in a 6x6x48 box. You can cut it down as you need it. Ship it out UPS, FedEx. The best price we found on boxes was Staples.
Yes.
We got the best deal on the large boxes from Staples.
Best bang for our buck.
It was like under $2 a box.
Next up, we got Disney's Haunted Mansion for PS2, sold for $12 shipped. Then we got a Bible Bible. This is the New American Standard Bible, Thomas Nelson. It is a giant print with the dictionary from 1977.
Very good shape, actually.
Yeah, and it sold for $47 and some change. 47? I like the print a lot, the gold print and stuff.
Yeah, this is a really nice pretty. Bible. You know, good condition.
Definitely one of those coffee table ones where you're like, look at my Bible.
I don't think it's coffee table. They're usually bigger than this. But it's very stylized. But the thing about it is the pew Bibles, which are the little cheaper ones that go in the pew usually that you could use when you were there, those ones don't sell as well. You usually want more special edition Bibles and stuff like that.
Next up, we got Slayers. This one did sell before, but we think the guy rented it basically.
Yeah, Cameron and Linda's Blockbuster video because... Yeah. We sold this for $160, $150 last time. It's a very expensive set. Guy got it, had it for about 21 days, and then said one of the artworks has a little bit of moisture damage. And it did, just the tiniest bit. And I didn't see, it wasn't in my pictures, but he goes, I'm returning it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? No, you watched this set probably and returned it.
Yep.
Because you can't get this set for cheap. So letting that be the deterrent for getting it, it would be like, for not keeping it, it just doesn't make sense.
But somebody else bought it for $175.
So we'll see if this time it works. Returns happen, guys. Are they frustrating? Yes. Do I want to, wish eBay could do more and to stop people like that? Yes. But there is the benefit to offer free returns. I think you get the top rated plus and all that stuff. And the reality is it's going to happen. Eventually it's going to happen. Just go look at all the good sales you've had that haven't had issue. Focus on the good. You'll see that you're making way more money than a couple of people jacking you up on a few returns. So. Yep. Next
up, we got a lot of 2 TLC CDs, and those sold for $7 and some change.
Not a whole lot, but...
Then, next up, we got a lot of 12 Dale Earnhardt and Jr., father and son Oreo and Coca-Cola.
All different kinds. Budweiser.
Carton sets. Do they have the cards in
it? Yeah. We weren't really preparing for this, but we'll show you.
I have the Taz one.
So these are
Dad would like this.
I got them from it's too late now unless I have to buy it from this guy. Anyways, we got these from the Rolling Stones buy, which we got a bunch of Rolling Stones memorabilia, CDs, cassettes, records. We also got a couple of tour shirts, and then I got a bunch of NASCAR stuff, all for $500. This set of 12 sold for
$160 shipped.
I think we've already sold probably about $250 to $300 almost just in NASCAR stuff out of that buy, and we still have a box left. And I have a special spot here, guys, in the garage. This is my lucky shelf. This one little corner where I put a lot of big stuff, and when I put it there, it just sells. I had a cooler set that hadn't sold for years, and I put it there. You probably have seen that Coleman one, and it sold. I put a couple of vacuums that were brand new in box, and then a couple of big Miele vacuums up there, Miele or whatever. I put them there, they sold. So I put all the NASCAR stuff there because I want to get rid of this, and it's been selling. So it's my lucky shelf. Next
up, we have a book. This is The Sickness Unto Death, Christian.
The hardest item to find.
Sold for $15 and some change.
Yay.
Then we have a paperback chess. This is a chess primer, sold for $10 and some change. And next up, we got another golf club from Camp 2022.
$3. I remember that.
It's a Titleist DCI lob wedge, and that one sold for $40.
You really could use a regrip. You could use it, but I mean, ideally it could be regrip. But the head's in good shape.
Then next up, we have a set of 3 Cobra Baffler hybrids. Yeah.
They're hybrid clubs.
And this 3 set sold for $100 shipped.
Lady asked if I had head covers. They're at $116. She goes, no head covers. I'll offer you $100. I'm like, I would have taken that, so no worries. You don't have to, beat me down. It's fine. I'll take it. I think we're in. We bought a set of clubs for $45, and those were in there. And there's a set of irons too, so it was a good deal.
Next up, we got a Bose system. We did sell this one before, but
Cameron made a mistake.
Yeah, the aux wasn't working.
So I tested the unit with the actual iPod plugged on to the, whatever that little pin thing is, yeah, and it worked fine. It sounds great. The person there's an aux in the back, and I didn't test that. I just tested the way I did. They got it. They said, yeah, the front works, but the aux, the way we want to use it, it doesn't work. We want to hook our phone up or something to it. So they bought it for their daughter, and so they returned it. Obviously, that was my bad. I had 2 of the little Bose units, so I found the other one, tested it. The aux did work along with the base, and we put it back together, and it sold for
$100 shipped.
So it's in here. It comes with everything you need, the remote and everything. So and I spent $10 on the whole unit plus the extra. I bought 2 Bose units and this. So.
And next up, we got a repeat buyer for a 99 to 2000 Honda Odyssey ETM for $18 shipped as a $700 manual buy. Then we've got
the last one, I think, huh?
Yeah, a GE range burner knob, and that one sold for.
Got 4 of these knobs off an oven in the trash. They were throwing it away. I grabbed the knobs off, took the model number. We made about $40 in sales. So
we have a Savers buy. This is Juan Gabriel celebrando 25 años de Juan Gabriel en concierto.
So the 25th anniversary of Juan Gabriel's concert at the Palace of the something arts.
But it sold for $60.
This is sealed, but it has a couple little tears, but it hasn't been opened. This is from Savers, guys. I think $1, $2 or $2.49 or whatever, $2.99. This is the day I went to Savers, and then she's like, "How you doing?" I have this stack of DVDs, and I'm like, I killed it. And this was the best one. So again, $2. Scanned it, popped up. There was one sold for 30 or 40. I'm like, mine's sealed. There's none listed. Boom, $60, and it sold within a couple of weeks.
And the next up from Camp 2022, we've got a Callaway Big Bertha head cover.
You got the right one? Is it 5? No, you grabbed the wrong one. This is a 5. We have 2 of them. We have a 3 and a 5. So.
I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Yeah, but they're on the top.
But
same. It looks the same.
Yeah, sold for $17 shipped. Okay. Then a $700 manual buy. We've got a 99 to 02 Acura 3.2 ETM, sold for $30 shipped to a repeat buyer. Then, we're just saying how Cameron, he only ever has one massager in stock.
They just seem to sell before I pick up the next one. I don't pick them up a ton, but when I find them, they seem to sell.
You know, people always say on the videos, oh, these just seem to sell real good for me. Massagers for Cameron.
Yeah, I would say it's one of those things I don't hold on to too long.
But that one is a Polinex Pro Heat Body Wand Massager, and that one sold for $42.50 shipped.
I think it was $2.
Next up, out of the Nike buy, we have a...
Can we show this one?
I mean, it's not. I mean...
That's all you get?
It's called...
Erotic Seduction DVD.
There you go, and it sold for $10 shipped.
So I bought a bunch of Nike shoes that day from Storage Unit Guy, and there was a bunch of DVDs, and so I threw them in my pile, and that one was in there, and I'm like, oh, they actually sell. So I guess it helped somebody. But, yeah, anyways, next item.
Next item, we have a book. This is Memory Illusion, and that sold for $8 shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have a Nintendo GameCube controller. This one also does hook to the Wii U.
It's got the Smash thing there.
It sold for $43 shipped.
$43. That was $10. The guy had a bunch of video game stuff. He buys storage units, and he wanted, like, all this money for the systems, like, basically retail. I'm like, how much for the controller? He goes, I don't know, just probably 10. I'm like, okay.
And
gotta know your market.
Up, we have a Supreme hat.
They never sold Supreme before. I'm not really wouldn't be an expert on authenticating it, but it matched up to some of the other ones that were listed. It had Supreme on the little strap there. The inside tag looked the same, but this was $2 at a garage sale. I just picked up a bunch of other hats, taking a chance, and the guy made me offers the minute it was listed for $50, and then I said $65, and he said no. Then he came back today and said $55. I said $6, and he goes, look, the best I'll pay is $55, and I thought, well, we'll take it. It was only $2.
So $55 shipped for this hat.
Why would you pay that much? I don't know.
That's it.
No live sales?
No. Just wait now.
Okay, so that's it, guys. That's all we got. We appreciate you guys watching. A pretty good set of sales here. We're going to make some money for sure. We got all this packed up, and it's pretty easy aside from the golf clubs, probably for Linda. I'll do that, and then the Bose is the only other big thing. But everything else is just kind of run-the-mill bread and the butter. So
yeah, sure, easy now.
We'll get it packed up, and we'll see you guys in the next video with what sells on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. How do you like my hair? How do you like Linda's hair?
My hair is so faded, guys.
Mine looks okay. Linda cut mine. I thought it looked pretty good. But
I'm basically a hairdresser too.
My friend didn't really like it.
What friend?
I remember I told you.
Oh.
He said it looked feminine.
Does it look feminine?
Let me know what you guys think.
But look at this fade job, guys.
I can't see it, so if it looks like crap, let me know. All right. Bye-bye.